Brothers and sisters, on the eve of the 26th National March for Life, we are gathered once again in this beautiful Church of St. Teresa of the Child Jesus to celebrate the Eucharist in preparation for the candlelight vigil that will take place later tonight. Last year, the U.S. Supreme Court overturned the 1973 decision which guaranteed federal constitutional protections of abortion rights. This was an occasion of rejoicing. Yet, since then, both the U.S. and the Canadian governments have mused about enshrining abortion as a right in law. Crisis pregnancy centers have been vandalized. The landscape of this debate is being transformed by self-managed abortions committed via chemical means. In Canada, there are plans to extend access to euthanasia and assisted suicide for individuals living with a mental illness. In response, yesterday, on Tuesday, 9th of May, the Canadian Conference of Catholic Bishops declared that it remains committed to advocating for a culture of social responsibility and care for human life at all stages and in all circumstances. And the CCCB writes, in recent years, Canadians have grown in their realization that persons living with mental health challenges, including mental illness, and their caregivers require more support, encouragement, and resources. Individuals and families can attest that healing and hope are possible with the accompaniment of qualified mental health caregivers, as well as the support of families and engaged communities. And the Bishop concludes with this declaration that I make my own, and I'm sure that you share with me. We remain profoundly concerned about and strongly disagree with the expansion of the eligibility criteria for euthanasia and assisted suicide, otherwise known as medical assistance in dying or MAID, to persons whose sole medical condition is a mental illness. Expanding access to euthanasia and assisted suicide for individuals living with a mental illness closes the door to any hope of recovery. Furthermore, euthanasia, assisted suicide, undermines the universal and inviolable dignity of human life and harms the building up of society. It cannot be condoned under any circumstances. As you can see, there is still room for prayer and for fighting for life.